Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. There's hiking, biking, boating, lakes, hiking trails. If you're planning to move here, Hendersonville is one of the best towns or the best suburbs in Nashville, Tennessee. If you're thinking about education, Hendersonville, Tennessee has got it going on. But I'll tell you something, we have good food. Let's start on the relocation process and your journey and to help you find the right house in the right town. It's a great place to buy. Values seem to be going up at this time. It's a buyer's market. In the last couple of months, about 75% of people moving to Hendersonville wanted to stay in the metropolitan area. People are flocking here by the hundreds. Thousands are moving here every month. Today I want to show you Hendersonville, Tennessee and what it means to me. We're going to be looking at the pros and cons. My name is Jeremy Vandivier. I'm a realtor here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you're looking for a place to call your home, want to start a new chapter in your life, then give me a call. You can click the link below, schedule a phone call or a Zoom call, or shoot me a text. My number is right here on the screen. If you're planning to move here, Hendersonville is one of the best towns or the best suburbs in Nashville, Tennessee. There's hiking, biking, boating, lakes, hiking trails, many things to look at. Why don't we take a look at the community here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hendersonville, Tennessee, population is around 63,000. Median income is around 100,000. Property tax is cheaper out here. Sumner County is just outside of Davidson County. The average commute to Nashville is about 30 minutes. We get about 50 inches of rain. Temperature averages throughout the year about 70 degrees. We do get some winter times and occasionally we get snow in the winter time, but usually that only lasts around mid-January to the end of February. Some of the bad things about this town is that the weather fluctuates so much. Nashville is in a bowl, so it makes it difficult to be precise with the weather. The average rainfall here is about 50 inches of rain every year, and the average snowfall is about 2 inches. Occasionally, you get a time or two or a week where there will be snow, but the biggest problem with all this is that Nashville usually gets a layer of ice before it gets snow. Temperatures drop, rise. You never know what the weather's going to be like in December. It could be 60 one week and 20 the next. Summer times are pretty typically hot, just like most states in this country. July, August are the hottest, ranging in the upper 90s to close to 100. The suburbs here in Hendersonville, Tennessee are peaceful. Hendersonville does have a nightlife with some bars and things like that, but it's not like Nashville. But the good thing about being in Hendersonville is that when you're done with those weekend deals that you like to do, then you come home and it's peaceful, quiet. So you get the best of both worlds here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hendersonville offers tranquility in the suburban life, but still 30 minutes away from downtown. Hendersonville is north of Old Hickory Lake. Old Hickory Lake is a central hub of Hendersonville, Tennessee. We can do boating, fishing, hiking, lots of trails, lots of places to bike. There's a lot of music stars that live out here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hendersonville has some of the greatest restaurants in this town. Whether you're into a nice dining experience like the Chop House or Carrabba's or Lincoya, or there are also many fabulous Mexican restaurants out here. Food trucks, it's so hard to pass a food truck. They're out there cooking and getting that stuff going, and you drive by and you smell that stuff. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And the barbecue out here is pretty good. Depending on where you're from, it may take you a little while to get used to it. But as I've studied the barbecue industry, I found that if you go to a different city or a different state, it's going to be different. The pizza's going to be different. All kinds of food, it's going to be different. But I'll tell you something. We have good food. Oh my goodness. Hendersonville, if you're going to get a pizza, you can get a pizza on the water. I know where there's a place. There's just all kinds of ideas and things to eat. If you were coming to Hendersonville and you asked me where to go eat, I would first ask you what you were in the mood for, because there's so many things out here. If you said pizza, I'd probably take you out to Tailgate Brewery or another Hendersonville pub that I know that serves some of the best pizza and chicken wings. If you wanted a salad, oh my goodness, I could take you to some of the greatest places to get a salad. Oh man. If you wanted Chinese, if you want to go out for a glass of wine, whatever it is, Hendersonville, Tennessee has it. When it comes to coffee, I have to tell you, I'm kind of a coffee snob. Once you get to know me, I just don't drink gas station coffee and stuff like that. But I will tell you about one place that is a gas station that has good coffee. Why don't I just tell you about that in a minute? But first, let's talk about some of these other coffee places that I know about. So some of my top coffee places in this town are Black Elm, Just Love, Stomping Grounds, Legacy, and many, many more. This place has got some of the best coffee. If you're thinking about education, Hendersonville, Tennessee has got it going on. They've got some of the best schools in this town. They range from kindergarten or pre-K all the way up to 12th. And then there's even a community college not far away. And depending on which side of this town you live on, might be where your children might go to school. There are also private schools in this town, and one of the greatest things is if you want to teach your child yourself, there's a homeschooling program that works out here. So if you were going to bring up kids in this town, they could potentially start at pre-K, go all the way through the system into high school, tie into Vol State or Volunteer State Community College, if that school is tied into other universities around. And the great thing about Volunteer State Community College is that if you qualify, you can go there for free. So let's talk about the real estate in Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's a great place to buy. Values seem to be going up at this time. It's a buyer's market. Well, according to Redfin, there's about 110 to 120 homes that sold by the end of July 25th. There's about 110 homes that sold by July 2025. That's up about 18% from last year. The median days on the market is about 62. 12% of homes here in Hendersonville, Tennessee sold above asking price. 35% of these homes had price drops. In the last couple of months, about 75% of people moving to Hendersonville wanted to stay in the metropolitan area. As a matter of fact, a lot of people that have moved from LA, Chicago, or New York City have found that Hendersonville, Tennessee is a great. So if you want to see more on Hendersonville, Tennessee, check out this video right here.